Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's me, Corey, the face of Koa. I may have just found my new favourite cafe here in the heart of Edinburgh. It's really quiet and peaceful, and I've got a whole area all to myself, perhaps also the time of day, but anyway. So I'm just having an oat latte and just relaxing, and I wanted to come on and talk to you a little bit about my Surrender series. There's a few really interesting questions that have come up, and I've also had some really interesting feedback, and so I thought I would take this opportunity to talk about it. Now, some of you will know that I created the Surrender series, which is a variety of nervous system and somatic-based workshops and webinars and courses back in 2024, beginning of 2024. No, 23. And I ran 2 years of the Surrender courses. I then took a break last year in 2025, and it's now back. And I'm now offering 2 separate workshops a month from January to May and then September to December. I like to take a little break during the summer months. So I'm offering 2 workshops. One is called Find Your Voice, and the other one is Reclaiming the Body. Although I'm starting to wonder if I should have called it Step Into Your Power, because that's just, I don't know, I'm really feeling that name or that phrase at the moment, or that mantra. Anyway, so there are 2 separate workshops. The Find Your Voice workshop is 2 hours. It's on a Thursday once a month from 6 to 8 p.m. Both are at the Salisbury Centre. And these are all women-only workshops. I've done this as a result of feedback that I received with the last workshops that I've run, and generally just feedback that I've received about creating trauma-informed and more safe enough spaces for women. So that's why these are women only, because as you'll know, I work with men and women. But yes, so the Find Your Voice workshop, a Thursday once a month from 6 to 8 p.m. This is an opportunity for you to understand perhaps what's going on for you when you're struggling to feel witnessed, feel heard, be seen, particularly as women, when you're finding that you're maybe misunderstood, or you're being more reactive than you'd like to be. You're perhaps falling into that kind of inner critic of judging yourself, questioning yourself, not being compassionate towards yourself. And that is having a real impact on how you present yourself out there in the world, whether it's with friends, family, or in the workplace, or with your partner, and how you allow yourself to be heard and seen. Now, I know I've used Find Your Voice, but these aren't just singing workshops or chanting workshops or sound workshops. These are workshops that really invite you to think about what is underpinning me not having a voice. Is it perhaps past experiences? Is it things that I'm holding on to that I need to let go of, like fear or worry or just anything like that? Is it maybe a fear of being seen? Actually, it's a big one that I hear. Is it perhaps just your nervous system not being fully balanced and regulated, and then starting to notice the symptoms that come up? Maybe in those moments when you've got an important meeting, or you need to meet with a family member that you don't feel very connected with, perhaps noticing that your heart's beating faster, or your palms are getting sweaty, or you're noticing that you're catching your breath. Starting to really understand what somatically, so the body, and on a nervous system level is coming up, and what symptoms are coming up that are actually having an impact on you and your voice being heard. And then we unpick kind of how do we manage that, right? So I'll always be offering lots of different practices. Each workshop is unique, so you can attend just one, or you can book a block of 4, which is cheaper. But I will always be sharing resources at the end of every workshop. During the workshop, there'll be opportunity for discussions for that experiential part. So yes, there will be opportunities to chant, to use your voice, to hum, also to move, to breathe, to just really tap into the body, and working very much from a space from the heart and compassion. So that's your Find Your Voice workshop. Okay. Now, then Reclaiming the Body workshop. This is the second one. I'm offering this again once a month. This one is on a Saturday morning, apart from one Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So it's 3 hours. So this is a deeper dive. And I'm literally bringing everything that I know and everything that I'm passionate about to these workshops. So I'll be bringing compassion-based practices to this workshop, mindfulness, somatic resources, nervous system regulation, movement, sound, and so much more. Each workshop, again, can be standalone or you can book a block of 4, but they will, again, be full of opportunities to experience different practices, to connect with others and share and reflect, to learn new resources that you can use to regulate your nervous system, find more balance, feel more still in yourself, manage stress, anxiety, worry, all these heavier symptoms and feelings and thoughts in a healthier way. It's not about suddenly saying if you do this, you're suddenly not going to have unhelpful thoughts or unhelpful emotions or symptoms in your nervous system. That is part of being human. And the autonomic nervous system is automatic. So you cannot stop the symptoms, but you can be more aware of them and manage them. And so these workshops are really, it's almost like a mini course. And because it's 3 hours, it's a deeper dive. It's really looking at the topics that each workshop outlines, and looking at how can I explore that? How can I make changes in the way I navigate my nervous system? How can I have more somatic awareness, body awareness? How can I find more balance in my life? And if you're into the window of tolerance, how can I widen my window of tolerance? So it's a real opportunity if you're wanting to make changes in your life, if you're tired of feeling like you are living in a more reactive state, a more survival state, very imbalanced, constantly stressed and anxious, rather than a state where you have moments where you feel calm and soothed and more balanced, more self-aware, able to make healthy decisions,